G'day, folks. How you going? Happy Tuesday. And of course, we've just come across from Mr. T's live. Of course, suddenly ended, so we thought we'd jump over here, say g'day, see what's happening. They had a little bit of a topic. We'll wait for Mr. T, and I think the Burger King's going to be joining us not too far away. But yeah, I thought I'd just quickly get on here, and we'll continue a little bit over here. E.T., what's going on, brother? What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, I know that just suddenly ended. I think there must have been a time limit on the other one where we were over there at Mr. T. I think there must have been a time limit and just shut off. So I'm not sure. That was a little bit bizarre. I didn't even realize we'd stopped until Sir Mr. T said, "Oh, we've ended." I thought, what? So there you go. That's why we're here. That's why we just jumped across here, and we'll wait for the boys to come over, because I know he wanted to talk about something, topic, but the link's there for him. ET, if you want to come on up. No worries about that, young man. No worries about that. So we will just wait for the lads to come in. I should have grabbed the drink, shouldn't I, before we started? But yeah, not much happening at the moment, mate. Not much happening. It wasn't too bad a day. Pretty good day. It was about 22 degrees here in Melbourne. Not too bad. Yeah, not too much wind. So it was just nice. Grace, how you going? Mega love shout out. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Hey, Paul, what's going on, mate? How you going? Hey, you feeling any better? Hope all that's getting better for you, mate. Hope all that is getting better for you. Yeah, we're just waiting for a couple of the boys where we were just over there on Mr. T's panel. I said I'll go and set up. We'll do a quick live because there was a little bit of a topic that he was wanting to talk about. So hopefully they're not too far away, and we'll be able to see what he was wanting to chat about. But anyway. It's pretty good because I haven't done a live. It's been a while since I've done a live. I think it's, I don't know, week and a half or something like that. Week and a half. G'day, Grace from Paul. And, of course, g'day, Paul. All okay there from young ET. Hey, Paul, from Grace. How was your day? Hopefully it was good, Grace. Hopefully it was good. Went out for dinner, but now feeling a little under. Yeah, probably will like that. I know you can feel pretty good at certain stages, I guess, Paul. I'm not sure. I've never had that, so I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, Make sure you preserve some of that energy. Don't use it all up, because then you will. It will drain a little bit. So you want to keep on top of that. Hopefully, all good. Live for Sheila, how you going? Mega love shout out. Thanks for coming in. How you going? Good to see you. G'day, Grace from young ET. What's going on? A little bit tired, but I'm glad to hear. Have you had a busy day? Busy day, Grace? I didn't have too busy a day. I was just here, just popped out a little bit for coffee and that this afternoon, and then of course home tonight. That's why I was late on the other on Mr. T's live. I've been binge watching a new series on Amazon Prime called Falling Skies, and of course it's not too bad. There's 5 seasons. Can you believe it? I'm already halfway through the 5th season. And I think I only started watching it last week. And I'm halfway through the last season. But it's always good fun. If you got a fantastic series out there that you like watching or whatever, let us know what it is, because I might check it out if we've got it. I think we've got Netflix or something and Prime Amazon. So if you know of another good series out there, I'm just about finished this one, and of course I'll be looking for something new to watch. Yeah, don't mind some of the old series, but the series I like definitely they've got to have like 3, 4, 5, 6 seasons. Because while I'm just, I don't know, not doing much, or I'm in between things, I love to just watch all the good series. But it's not too bad. Not too bad. Falling Skies was one of your favorites, says Paul. I only just come across it. I think Ira told me about this about a week ago. About a week ago, I think. Because I watched that, and then I watched then I watched some others. You know what? I can't remember the name of the others because I just go from one series to the next. But it was good, Paul. It was good. You know, I'm sure in the end, Earth will prevail. You know, and they'll get the planet back. They'll get the planet back. Mr. T, the link's up. The link's up top. If you can see it, I dropped the link there for you. I see, baby. Hey, down, make a lot of shout out. Cool cat. What's happening? What's going on? What's going on? Did you have dinner? You had dinner? Yeah, you were BG over there. That's it. That's a Steven Spielberg series. Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah, I don't know whether I take much note who the director and all that type of stuff is on the series, but I don't know. I just watch it. Oh well, I have a look at it. You know, what do they say? Don't judge a book by its cover, but I do look at the cover when I run through, you know, TV series or something, you know, in the catalog, whether it be Netflix or Amazon Prime or something like that. And I see what it's like. Yo, Mr. T.
Yo. Yeah, after a sudden, it was good to move here.
These series just get me. That's why I was late to yours, because I've been binge watching Fallen Skies, this series. So I'm up to like season 5, I think it's season 5, episode 4 or something like that. My gosh, you know, and when you watch one and the end of that episode comes, you go, oh, what's going to happen next? So you just go next episode. You know, I've been heading to bed. I've been getting to bed like 4 o'clock in the morning because I've been just sitting up watching. Crazy. I'll be BG. Finish on editing. Oh, okay. All right. Cool bananas. Thanks, Icy. Thanks so much for that. Doing a bit of editing. I've got nothing to edit at the moment. Can you believe? Nothing to edit. I was saying to you'll be lurking. That's all right. You're quite welcome to lurk over here if you like. You know, as long as we don't.
What a nice name, this one. What
Hello
a nice
again.
Name. I see.
Hello.
I see.
I just translated like this. I see you on YouTube.
I see you on YouTube. That's it. My gosh. Hi, guys.
Really nice.
I didn't even think it's something like that.
I see you on YouTube.
Hey,
what
wait, Glenn.
What are you doing in YouTube?
I see you on YouTube.
I know.
Thanks, Mr. T.
Yeah,
I've got that in my memory bank now. I see you on YouTube. That's I'll be saying.
I see you on YouTube. Thanks for the thumbs up, Lang. And when you finish with the ice water, make sure you come up, Lang. Make sure you come up. Don't worry about that. Hurry up and come up. Join the panel. You watched every episode of the 100. Is that a series, Paul? The 100. I've never heard of that. Ah, hang on. I've got a bit of paper. The 100. I'm just going to write that down.
Let's see. Yeah, Mr. T's live.
A series to watch and follow. Good stuff, Paul.
I've heard of that one, the 100. I've heard of that. Is that on Netflix or is that on somewhere? I don't know. The 100.
Yeah, the Falling Skies is on Amazon Prime. I don't know whether that's on Netflix.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey, Cass.
Yes.
There you go. Mega love shout out, Cass.
Yeah.
Adrian, I don't know how we got Amazon Prime. I think I ordered something on Amazon and she must have just said, okay. And all of a sudden, the next thing I know is we've got Amazon Prime. So possibly, possibly we're paid for that, but possibly again, we won't have it for too much longer.
Something about that, Mike, this year. I think they're saying something about cricket, Mike. You might have to watch that. You might, if you want to watch like cricket or all these World Cups of cricket coming up this year onwards. You might have to buy Amazon or Amazon Prime to watch it.
Oh wow!
But yeah,
You,
it's just going to be
you
less
know,
to watch it. They make you pay
yeah,
for everything, man, don't they? It's crap.
I don't even know how much it costs. I don't even know. It might just shut off because both my bank cards, my bank said, "Oh, there's been suspicious things on there."
Yeah, when
Nothing.
something happens,
So they block
Yep.
both cards, and I've had to wait for cards, and I've got to then I've got to go and change the numbers for everything. And I'm like, God, what a pain in the neck that is. But Elaine from Paul, so ET, hello, lucky girl. My gosh, I'm going to get too far behind, aren't I? I'm going to get too far behind.
Auntie Grace, hello, Auntie Grace.
Auntie Grace.
Yeah. He calls me sir, and I'm calling her Artie. That makes no sense, does it? That's what they. That's
Grace.
they still call
Konnichiwa. Oh, konnichiwa.
So, Mike, some people call
They
that.
just like to be nice. That's their culture in the Philippines. They like to still call you sir when they're still older than you. If that makes sense, don't they? They're still like.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's not much of an age gap. A lot of people that I've known that
Yeah.
they're in that bracket of that area of my age, but they still will say it because they don't really know you well enough to. They'll just still say sir because it's just the nice the way their culture that's what they've.
Yeah, because I can never remember. I can never remember being knighted by the Queen. You know, only that when you get knighted by the Queen or the King, that's when you become a sir. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't been. I'm not a sir. Oh my God, the entire gang is here. I know. Cass, you're welcome to come up if you want.
Yeah,
I give up chasing series long ago. Crazy, continuous. I know it's not healthy, ET, but geez, it's good though. If you find a good series, it's fantastic.
There's series out there. I know there's plenty.
Yes, Mr. T is the only one who actually get what I meant with my personal account. He's a clever man.
No, I did not think of that.
No,
I just said I see on YouTube.
No, Mr. T will tell you, Lang. I think there must have been a time limit on your live.
You know what? I just was trying a new program to run the live streaming. I just didn't had an experience like that before. Actually, this program gives you 30 hours per month free, but I didn't know that they have limited the time as 2 hours per live stream. And just it cut itself. Just I got the message, your live stream is over. That's all. It was suddenly, just turn off by itself. Yeah, this is new experience for me.
So there you go. There's the explanation.
Learning.
Yeah. I mean, Tino, even for me, I didn't know the live had finished until Mr. T said, "We're finished." What? What? But you know what? As I was saying to Mr. T, that could be good because that could stop us from doing 4, 5, 6, 7 hour live streams. That could be healthy. Yeah. I know, but that's strange. I never realised that. But
we were talking at the backstage.
Cool.
We were talking at the backstage, though.
Yeah, I liked your new. I like that program, Mr. T, where we can actually see the who's coming up on backstage. Like I saw Mike come up, and I was like, oh wow, we can see it too. Like if we're already on the panel, we can actually see who's coming up, and if we can actually put butt in and say, oh no, don't put that. Like we could say that to you if we needed to. Like it doesn't happen it definitely doesn't happen as often as it used to, guys. Did it? Like you have all these strange people coming up in your live streams as much as before, but yeah, it still happens from time to time where a strange person just comes up and you go, oh God.
Yeah, that's exactly right. It's a series. They drop 100 young criminals on a nuclear-affected Earth to see if they can survive. Oh, interesting. Sounds interesting. Well, Paul said it was okay, and he liked Falling Skies. So I'll give it a look anyway. I'll have a look at the first. I have to have a look at the first couple of episodes anyway. See if I can find it. It could be all right. As I said, I'm into the last half of the last series. So it should be good. Unsa cast. All right, she said the cook is off till tomorrow, so I'll go there tomorrow. Holy moly! So they've only got one cook at the restaurant, Paul, and they shut the whole restaurant.
I
My
love,
gosh!
I love your holy moly thing. You know, when you say it, holy moly.
Holy moly!
It really sounds very nice to my ears.
I tell you, there's a few things I noticed, even when I do my vlogs, that I say a lot. Like fantastic or stuff like that. I've got to try and find different words. I think.
That's a nice one.
Got to try and find different words. Oh, the OA was a good series on Netflix, and really good German one is Dark. Okay, cool. Interesting. Oh, okay, so that's on Netflix. Hang on, let me write that down.
That one, Paul. 13 Reasons Why. I've heard that one, Paul. I just can't remember if I saw it or not. 13.
Yeah, I like
that was on Netflix.
My gosh, I'm building a list. 13 reasons. So, folks, if you don't see me on YouTube much, it's because Paul's giving me a few series to watch.
Yeah, I know.
I just can't help it. I just binge watch. Interesting. Martis Modna. Ziggy. What's that? Meaning you can't do marriages along with the apps, unlike StreamYard, you can do Martis di Ba. So, mate. Siggy day. Siggy. Ah. All right, 13 Reasons. That was really good. Who's Strange Person? Just anyone strange that may pop up.
The one.
Just anyone strange that may pop up. You just never know. You never know
what. Who's the strange person in the background? There's all strange people that have all tried to come up on our in the time.
Yeah, that's it. Stop being interested. Who's interesting? What are you talking about, Icy? I can't focus on it. Put the editing to one side. Do that tomorrow, and come on up. You want to come on up? My gosh.
Yeah. You can do it later.
Oh my gosh, you traumatized you. You can't watch it. That's all right.
Hey,
Joe, what's happening?
Why?
Mojo. There we go. I tell you, Icy, if you watch that and it traumatizes you, all I can say to you is go to Well-Rounded's channel, listen to a little bit of his meditation music on his videos, and calm you down. If you want meditation, folks, Well-Rounded, there's the channel to head to for your fantastic meditation stuff. There we go. G'day, guys.
How many shows and movies can traumatize people? There is so many different stuff out there that could traumatize people. There's some, out there that just does to people. I don't know. It's a weird. I suppose I've been traumatized by something in my lifetime, by a show or something. I'm not sure. I can't remember it right now, but
I bet you a lot of kids were traumatized by the Hamburglar back in
the day. Probably, yeah. I probably got scared. I don't know. What did I think of Ronald McDonald when I first went? How old, how young would I might have gone? Still saying, "Oh God, what's that character?" Probably was like a little young boy or something. Probably.
Yeah.
You know what? Quite young. You know
what? One movie, or there's a couple of movies that probably did traumatize people back in the early days. Before the brilliance of technology, I suppose, of film and that, which was Jaws. You remember Jaws? Especially if you watched that back in those days. When you're a little bit young, you think this, oh my God, I'm not going back into. Or you go out a little bit and you always, eyes watching. You go out in the sea or something, you just be looking at looking for the sharks to come in. But Jaws was, that was, that was back in the 80s.
You can go back through your childhood, your teenage years, and adulthood. What you were traumatized.
Yeah,
it's a good topic. Let's start a topic here, Mike. What has traumatized you? exist in this world.
Oh, what is Yeah, I'll tell you what did traumatize me. Lost in Space, Paul. I did see the first 2 series, and I've been waiting for the 3rd series to come. So you're saying the 3rd one's there, so I must get onto that. Danger, Will Robinson. Danger. Warning, warning. Good old Lost in Space.
Look at what Joe wrote. And Paul.
You've been traumatized by the madman. Yeah, I think I think everyone has ET. My God. I think everyone has, but that's all right. He's probably the madman's probably.
Sprouts be traumatizing you, Paul. What the heck?
Yeah. You know what?
I never ate them, but
I think most people are traumatized by Brussels sprouts because when people cook them, they boil the crap out of them. Now, if you want to cook Brussels sprouts, you can just get like small ones, cut them in half, put them in the fry pan with butter and sesame seed, and then put like a lid over them.
yeah.
And then that'll caramelize them. They come out absolutely beautiful. Got like a little bit of a charred flavor as well. There's a way to do Brussels sprouts if you want, and you will definitely. Joe was traumatized by a full-length mirror. I can understand that. I tell you what, but some of those mirrors aren't too flat. You got to get those concave or convex mirrors or something like that. Where you stand in front of them and you actually do look a bit thinner or look a bit taller, or Hey Jimmy, how you going, brother? The astute tourist, what's happening? What's going on, sir?
I have a message to show Jimmy, if he is still listening to me. But look at my hat. Right now, I'm not wearing my Yankee hat. I just take it off for you. I'm not putting it on.
Santa. Oh,
Santa. Oh, yeah. I just change it because he doesn't like. When he saw me with this Yankee hat, New York Yankee hat, he doesn't like it because he's from Boston, and they said we burned this hat. We burned this hat in Boston, so I just quit putting it on, and I change it right now.
I know it's like that when I wear my Collingwood hat. It traumatizes Adrian, and he doesn't like.
I should have put that in the message. Damn it! I put a message down there. I should have put. Damn it! That's probably the worst one I've ever done. Can I fix that or not?
Adrian, 8 months in a relationship. Thanks, brother. I tell you what. That was one of the first things. That was one of the. I know, 8 months. Can you believe it? That was one of the first things when I put my card back onto. I put it back somewhere. I put it back somewhere, and then it said, "You have now reconnected with Adrian. You are now a member again."
Woohoo! I'm traumatized
because it didn't. Because when my card was blocked, it stopped everything. It stopped everything.
Stopped the whole thing. Wow. Yeah.
And so I've got to. Then I had to try and remember. Then I had to ring the insurance company, so whether I had to update my card, my internet. They go, oh my God, what a pain in the neck! Like,
yes.
Do you like? Yeah, fantasy series is okay. As long as I don't know. Fantasy series is right. You know what, Paul? I used to watch Barbie when I was young, years ago. Barbie and a lot of.
There's a lot of things that traumatized us when we were kids, weren't there? There's a lot of.
But I watched that because my daughter was like 2 or 3 or something, 3 or 4 or something. That's why I watched that and animation.
Come up, Stephen. Come up.
Yeah, fantasy's good. Fantasy's good.
Come up, Stephen. Come up.
Yeah, I was watching. There we go. That's what traumatizes Joe. He's snakes and all. Yeah, I bet you. Maybe it traumatizes others as well. You're traumatized by the magpies, especially if they're swooping.
The team and the swooping magpies too. I'm traumatized by. I actually get scared of them when they're. Where I'm scared of them when they're like up on a tree, ready to swoop, or they're around. When they're above you, like on power lines. I always get that. I don't. A little bit. I get that little feeling they're gonna come and like swoop on you. It's like,
How you do
Yeah.
that?
you
How
know,
you do that?
Huh?
How you do that?
How?
Yeah.
I click on the picture and then I just drag it and it moves it on
Okay.
screen,
Okay.
on the big one on screen.
I'll try next.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, they're a pain in the neck. Those magpies. We had them swooping. I think you see it in one of my vlogs. I think it was Kate Woolamai, and it was there, and then just swoop. And I'd have the, when I was recording, when I stopped it, I'd get it and I'd try and shoo it away. Next time I'm going to get a stick or something and go whack. I tell you what, the magpies, they swoop, especially I think it's in breeding season or somewhere there. You could be walking down the street and they come, normally they swoop. Normally I think they swoop from behind, don't they? Normally I think they swoop.
Yeah, usually you've got to be.
We'll give it we'll give this stream to Mr. T, Steve.
Traumatized when you're walking, when you've walked past them, because you feel like they're going to swoop from behind. But if they, it's always that that nervousness when you see them. I don't feel so nervous of a magpie, but when I've walked past them, it's when I go, which way are they going to go? You're like, do I look around just to check?
I think Steve said he wanted to join the party. Come on up, Steve, if you want. And Lang, if you're there, thanks, Joe. 6 months in relationship. You were traumatized by Adrian. I don't watch TV. Santa all. I know it's a little bit like that, isn't it? Hey, with his rosy cheeks and his big smile all the time. It is traumatizing because
if you see me as Ronald McDonald, you'll be scared. If you've seen a picture of me
Joe.
there, Joe, that's the scary picture of on YouTube.
Hey, have you finished?
Atienne, come on, Atienne.
Have you finished making the water? Come on up now. Come.
Yeah.
Come now. Come now.
Have a bad accent.
That's it. You have a bad accent.
All those fun times we had with Steve on the panel. He used to have his guitar out and all that, and yeah, they were good times. Come on, Steve, just give us a tune. Come on, Steve.
Yeah. Actually, I was going to say, you know what, Steve? I reckon some of there's one part of America that I reckon speaks the clearest English that I hear out of anyone who speaks English. There's a part of America that I think.
Which part of America?
I don't know what part. I don't know what part. But some of the actors, they're just so clear in their speaking. I'm not sure where they're from. They've got to be from some part of America, obviously. But they speak extremely clear and very well. They haven't got the posh accent like the English or something like that. Or, not like us Aussies are a little bit, we're very lazy. We're very lazy in,
By the way,
in how we say and talk and that.
We just say "G'day, everybody." That's all we want to say to everyone. G'day.
So Jimmy says that I just drop by and say hello and hit the like button. And
thanks, Jimmy. Good stuff, brother. Hopefully all's going.
Thank you very much.
Hopefully all's going well over there.
I'm not putting my Yankees hat anymore. I just took it off. I want you to know. I want to let you know.
He's got the old Miami Beach. Miami
I
Beach.
have a Miami Beach from the beach. Beach boy. I'm a beach boy.
Is that like Bookham Dano? Oh no, that's Hawaii 5-0. I'm thinking of the wrong one. You too, sister. You got a bad accent. I tell you what, Lang, you speak very good English. Yeah. You're very, very easy to understand. So don't worry about that.
Right?
Your English is
excellent. She speaks Tug English.
Tug English. Biz English.
Tug English.
Or Biz English.
Biz English.
Biz English. Because Bizarre in English, yeah.
Yeah, Bisaya.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
Does
Okay,
he
but
really
my
shy?
where's my
Okay, yeah.
handkerchief?
You enjoyed.
My nose is bleeding. When it comes to English, my nose is always bleeding. Where's my handkerchief?
I've watched.
Yeah.
I watched something on this, didn't I?
There it
I
is.
watched something.
Always there, always there.
Always there. That's not really
English.
a handkerchief. It's
English.
just something that
Yeah,
clean the
East English.
glasses.
Yeah.
My God.
I can
I
see it,
remember the
so you can
days.
see it.
I remember the days where I could see clearly. But I think when these are just magnifying glasses. These are like $2 ones out of the cheap shop. Because if you
$2
would choose
one.
the picture, yeah.
Hey, Tina, it was in the last episode. Now we are in the new episode, so you're not anymore shy now.
Shame no.
It's over.
I might have watched Outlander. Once Upon a Time sounds familiar. True Blood sounds familiar.
There's a lot of different, Stranger Things, Outlander.
Florida's a big mix from all over. There you go. Yeah, I don't know,
Yeah,
but
I agree. Because the half of the Florida speaks Spanish, just like me.
Steve, you fit in perfectly. Then, if you speak backwards, lazy English, you fit in perfect. Oh, there we go. Bits of English. Bits of English. So not all. There we go.
English.
Bista. Oh, I thought it was Bitsa. There we go. Bista English. Yeah.
Oh
my gosh.
Pizza, Italian
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was pizza. Oi, no shy now. Hurry up and come on up. All your fans are waiting for you. I told you, you're famous now. Yeah. You're famous.
Very famous now.
He speaks fluent Australia. Good.
What happened to Anne's live today? I got there and I was about to finish my lunch break, and then she had no sound. Did her live stream continue? Do you know Michael, Mr. T? Anne's live.
She had a live and it went for must have went for a couple of hours, two and a half, something like that.
Cool, yeah, nice.
And I think it finished all right. I think from what I don't know whether that was take two. Lang will be able to let us. I'm not sure. Tina, did you try going live first and then had issues and then start again?
I saw her start another one, but I had to go back to work. Yeah.
The second one seemed okay. I was there for a bit. Yeah. There we go. Take two.
That's right.
Center all. There we go.
I said no sound, and then I left.
Yeah. I just can't imagine that, Steve. I don't know. I can't. No, you're not shy. Come on up. Nah. There we go.
Did she actually sing at that karaoke on the weekend or what? I can't remember now. Did she sing or not?
Yeah, she did. She sang a song. She actually sang one of the first songs. She sang one of the first.
Oh,
I think
okay, nice.
Mr. T, the song that you like, I think she sang. You were there when she sang. Yeah. Was it that was the one, was it? Okay.
This is Tina's song for me. For me, I call it Tina's song. Inibikita. That's the song of Tina. Tina's song. I'm always singing this one.
Yeah.
The best.
Yeah, that's it. I tell you what. We, when we're in the Philippines, when we went hunting and to buy some socks, we went to the city of Davao during the festival time there, and we got there, and there was this guy singing. My God, he was good. He was absolutely amazing, and I don't know whether it was Ecor or something was the song. I can't 100% remember, but it was brilliant, and I can never track down. I can never track down who it was because I wanted to follow him. I think he's in one of my shorts. I think I put him in one of the shorts, and I don't know whether he might have been a little bit in one of the videos. I can't remember. I think he was in one of my shorts. Just when you're, I was going to say I could have used, Shazam, but that wouldn't have told me because that's not his original song.
Yeah.
Yes.
There you go.
Interesting.
Well, see, you went out last night to your restaurant, Outback. Love your blooming onion. I tell you what, you got the onions. You got to have onions on hamburgers. And just for everyone out there, who's not an Aussie out there, because we hear so many ways people say good day. Now, the correct way to say good day is good day, but say it quicker. G'day.
G'day.
Say it quicker, not slow, not good day or good day. Just say
Come on,
g'day.
Mr. T. Say g'day to us, Mr. T.
G'day.
That's not funny.
That's it.
Yeah.
That's it. So sometimes you just got to say it a little bit faster. G'day.
Good day.
What is
And that's
your,
how it comes out.
What is your greeting in Istanbul, Mr. T? What do you say in Istanbul as a greeting? Like we say good day. What do you say in Istanbul?
It's very long for you guys. It's like you say for good days.
What's he doing in his shorts?
İyi günler.
He actually-
It's so difficult. İyi günler.
It's too long.
It's too difficult for you. It's like it sounds like Russian. For you, maybe.
It sounds like Russian. Oh gosh, yeah.
Russian is
Ushki.
Dobrodin.
Yes. He actually excited me, Paul. He actually excited when I heard it. Tino will tell you, I went like that. I went quickly over to watch him do that performance. It was
But
awesome.
now I wonder what was the title of the song? Now I wonder. Maybe.
I think it was that Tino. What was the name of that song?
Yeah.
Remember that guy we listened to at the festival that night? You went on a shopping trip to buy. Yes, true. That is a true story. That is a true. I went because when because I think we come back from Mindoro back to Darvo or something like that. And that night, it was about 1 a.m. in the morning. That night, we were to catch the bus to go down to the province. So that day, when I was, getting the clothes ready, I thought I'll wear my runners, and I wanted to put my socks on, but I could only find one sock. As socks run away, I could find one sock.
Have you ever caught a bus at 1 a.m. before that, Mike? Have you ever been on a trip in?
No.
I was wondering that when you went 1 a.m. I was like, wow, has anyone? Yeah, have you ever been on a 1 a.m. trip in Australia or in Bangkok or anything ever, or Thailand ever in your life? Or maybe you've been on a trip and that comes home about midnight. When you have those late nights. Sometimes I've been on, it's like day trips, really long day trips, and they come home about 8, 9, or maybe so at night, maybe, but all day long. But yeah, I don't think I've ever. No, I wouldn't have been on a 1 a.m. bus. I don't think I've ever had to travel. Well, I've been on midnight flights when I was younger. I know that. I've been on a plane at 1 a.m., but not a bus. I don't think.
Yeah, I haven't been on the bus. I know the flights. I can't remember what time the flight left. My flight left at about 1 a.m. I think it was when I went to.
You went on a late night flight,
Manila last night.
Yes, that's right.
And most of the time, if you're leaving, if you're flying home from Phuket, and I think sometimes from Bangkok, your flight's going to be about 11 p.m. at night, Bangkok time or Thai time.
Yes.
So you get those lates, and then you sort of get back in the morning from there. But or if you want to fly back from, Darvo or something, you got to be on. They all vary. It just depends what time you want to get back in the morning, or
Yeah.
You're at the market and the schoolgirl was playing guitar. Her sign said for education. I gave her $50. She was so happy. That's nice, Paul. That's nice. Yeah, hopefully she does that for education. I was like that. I saw a young girl, or when myself and I were walking in the city. We saw a young girl. I don't know how old she was. She must have only been maybe 12 or 13. She was singing there. I can't remember whether she had guitar or She was just singing, and you could see, just on the fence behind her a little bit, you could see it was her parents. And myself and I would just stop them and watched and listened, as people walked by, and this girl was really good. So I said, I said, so we went over and give her $5. I said, you're doing a great
the really
job.
good ones.
She was good.
They get paid well. You've seen them along even in your own city or wherever you go on holiday. You see something go, wow, they're doing good just doing that.
Yeah.
They're racking it up just even standing there for a few hours or a couple of hours doing their singing or playing an instrument, and they're like, wow, you might as well go do that.
Yeah, I was surprised this day no one actually stopped to listen to it. But I tell you what, you get some great singers, and one of the well-known world singers was busking on the streets in Australia. Remember, Dance Monkey, Tones I Am. Yeah. Dance for me, dance for me, dance for me. Oh.
Oh yeah.
I think she was a Melbourne busker.
Yes.
There's a couple of guys that we see occasionally. I haven't seen them for a while, and they play the guitar. Holy Toledo, Batman! These guys are absolutely incredible. Again, I think I might have them in one of my shorts or something, but insanely good. Big question: what is the best movie from Australia? Mine, yours, Kangaroo Jack.
From Joe here. Kangaroo Jack is awesome, isn't it?
Is it? I can't remember it.
It's this funny kangaroo, like what?
Tones and I, that's the one, yeah.
They're trying to get. Well, I've got to remember the movie myself anyway, but they're trying to stop like the kangaroo. I think they're trying to do something to it or something. Maybe Joe knows more than me, but I just love watching the movie. I just can't remember what the objective was about, trying to get the kangaroo or something. I'm not. I
can't remember.
I can't remember. Yeah. What it was.
Yeah, I'm not really 100% sure on what.
I love that. I do love the movie. It's a good movie, but I've just got to remember what it's all about. Why it's in Australia, of course, and why are they trying to just catch the kangaroo? I think they are. Actually, now I remember they are trying to catch the kangaroo. These people, they are like for some reason. Yeah.
Aviation, how you going, brother? Thanks for coming in. Hope you're doing well there. I'm not sure, now a lot of our movies aren't like Hollywood big blockbusters, although they do. I think they do make a couple here. But even some of our local movies that I can't really remember the name. Even like Rabbit Proof Fence, that was okay.
Yes, I've heard of that.
That was all right. Some of the local movies, they're okay. I don't mind them.
You saw in the cinemas. Good question, Paul. What was the first movie you saw in the cinemas?
I don't remember.
Gee, you're going way back. What was your first one? You know what the first movie when I was a kid I was scared of was Jurassic Park. The dinosaurs, I was really scared of. I was actually scared of, and I hid behind the wall. They had those walls I'd actually hide when there was a dinosaur. I remember watching that when I was young. Like, I just remember it. But what was your first movie you saw in the cinemas? You're going right back now, aren't you?
I've got no idea what the first movie I saw in the cinemas. I don't know. Do you remember your first movie? I don't know.
I just remember Jurassic Park when I was a kid, but I don't remember.
I don't remember because my first movie was in an open air cinema. I remember that.
Open cinema, yeah.
When I was kid, yeah.
Oh, nice.
That's it. That's all I remember. Actually, I remember some scenes from the movie, but I don't remember the title. It was years ago. When I was kid, I just was a little kid. I don't remember.
You just got to think of the year you were born and think of movies around that time, don't you? When was the first time you ever really went to a cinema?
I get the jacket back.
I would be surprised if I went to the cinemas before 1990 or onwards, maybe. So I was born in 87, but I just got to remember, did I ever go to movies? Probably not really till about maybe in the early 90s, I would say. So now I've got to remember what movies were on in the early 90s. And I can remember Jurassic Park in the early to mid 90s, but I would have seen other movies. I just don't, just don't remember going to the movies much when I was a kid. That's the thing. Till I was growing up a little bit. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't go to the movies much when I was a kid. I don't know. Interesting.
I don't know. I mean, yeah.
Good question.
I don't know. Exactly. I don't know. That's a good question. It's a good question.
Yeah.
But the question is, was it at the cinemas or was it at the drive-in? That I'm not sure about. Because we had a thing called a drive-in back in the early days. I don't know if it was just. Well, I suppose all the folks in America know what a drive-in is. I suppose it was everywhere. You know, it's where you sit in the car and there's a massive.
We still have a drive-in here in Perth. I just got to remember if it's still in that same spot or not.
Yeah, I'm not sure if they're all closed down, or you may get one open. I don't know. I remember watching a movie called The Warriors. That was a little bit different. Seeing Rams. I can't say I've heard of Rams. I can't say I've heard of Rams as the movie. I don't know. Not sure.
Nothing on the top of my head there, no.
No. I don't know. There you go. Joe's first movie was The Jungle Book with your dad when I was 5. You got a good memory. You can remember way back then.
Wow. 5 years old. Oh my God.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, that's an interesting question though. How many people can actually remember, you know, fair income, remember their first movie or something like that? You know, it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. But yeah, definitely I think Jaws.
I would look up movies in the early 90s for me. I'd just look at all the movies that were on in the 90s and say, did I remember watching that at the cinema? Do I remember seeing that? Do I remember seeing, that's all I can think of right now is just look up on YouTube, Google saying 90s movies.
Mr. Unknown, Adrian's talking the 90s because he's still very young. Yes. He's still very young.
I'm trying to make you out. I'm trying to make you too young as well. We're in the 90s, guys.
Yeah, the 90s. Yeah, that's it. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Top Gun was the 90s. I don't know, something like that. Geez, the drive-in was 500 metres from your house across the paddock. You used to sneak outside the fence and watch. One of us would sneak in and turn up the speed. That's the way, Paul. You know what we used to do sometimes, Paul. We used to. If you go into
turn up the speakers.
If you go into like
Mr. Jack, what's happening, Mr. Jack?
Hey, Jack.
Not so much. Hello.
Hello, that's Sir Jake.
We used to sneak in. If you go in with a panel van, you just hop in the back, or some of them used to hop in the boot of the car to sneak into the cinema. You know. There'd be one person driving the car and there'd be 3 in the boot. So that would have been all right. What's that, Jack? The world's not flat. What are you talking about?
I had to do that for a friend of mine because he thinks that Earth is flat, gravity doesn't exist. I'm like, Earth is round, it's not flat.
Well, it isn't flat. Oh, crazy, isn't it?
Hello tonight. I just think
I don't know about the world's flat.
Flat Earth map.
I like the picture anyway. It's funny, yeah.
If the Earth was flat, I should go outside and see my house back home from here.
Huh?
I should see the pyramids in Egypt.
Yeah, the pyramids.
Yeah.
So they don't believe in the pyramids, but they're there. They're there. They are there. Can you remember your first movie you saw, Jack?
I think E.T.
Oh, E.T. Yes.
Ah, there we go. Yeah, there's a blast from the past.
Mhm.
There's a
Didn't think
blast
of
from
that,
the
did I?
past.
No,
My gosh.
that's interesting. Yeah, now we're starting. See, the more we get on the panel, the more we can all start to think of these different. I didn't think of E.T. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah. Oh,
Hey, Richard, how
man.
you going? How you going? Good morning, good evening to everyone. From young Richard, what's happening? What's happening? What's going on over there?
Hey, Richard.
Jesus.
G'day,
Just a
Richard.
tail.
Good day, good day.
So now, Mr. T, you said you were saying something about you were going to continue a topic or something from your life. Hey, Novus, how you going? Welcome in.
And Mike, we're nearly 10 minutes away from 1 hour as well.
Ah,
Should really get that topic started quick.
my God, yeah, I know. What's going on there? What's
We
going
want
on?
to go 2 hours and 3 hours, and
Yeah. We were talking with Adrian about this pandemic session, during this time.
yeah, we
Yeah.
were talking about the
Australia
pandemic
had
a
a
bit.
great,
Yeah, that's right. How things were
it was
so
a great
interesting
job.
everywhere.
They blocked
How
up the
things have
borders,
changed.
and in Italy and in Europe it was really terrible bad. I was in Europe during this time. People
Europe was,
usually stay
yeah.
at
You were
homes
talking about
for two
Italy, how
years.
bad it was in Italy. Yeah,
Yeah.
Could not go to the work their
a lot of
works.
countries were just horrible, weren't they?
And during that time, what we do, I
We
think
haven't
many
talked about
people
the pandemic for a while. It's
improved.
like it's disappeared, but we did
Yes.
have it, didn't we?
Yeah, some people is
We did have it. That's
actually
the thing, isn't it?
actually disappeared, but the others are, they improve their skills at home, like in the computer, in some doing some great things, and
Yeah, people probably have
some
improved their
businesses
skills with
growed up.
technology a bit. So many people used the computer a lot and all that during the pandemic. They might have actually got better skills from using
Titanic.
computer. Yeah, I like that
Well,
one. Paul. That's
Yeah. I know he's only still a young fella. He's only still a young
I
fella.
do remember going to the cinemas to watch that, Paul. Just when you've said that, Paul, I do remember going to one of my local cinemas. Well, one locally, I don't know exactly, but yeah, it was What year was Titanic again? Gee, I remember now.
Titanic. I remember this.
I don't know. Who was saying
It was
it?
in the early to mid '90s, I think.
I think so, yeah.
I think so.
It must have been. Geez, was it that long ago?
I can just look it up. That's Titanic. It'd be interesting to find out what year it was. I did it.
No worries, Richard. Thanks, fella.
I should know a bit about this. I did an assignment in
1997. There
primary school.
1997.
Oh wow, 1997. Okay. Yeah. Oh.
I haven't
it's
been
hard
to
to
the
believe. What's that?
cinema in I don't know how long. Maybe
Oh, that's why I would have done. I would have done an assignment straight after that. Not long after 1997, I did an assignment at school for that. Yeah, of course, isn't it? It's quite a recent. Yeah, well, not recent.
But what's that like? Yeah, that's 27 years ago.
It's hard 27. Yeah, watch that movie. Wow. 27
I think
years
the
ago.
last time I went to the movie theater was like maybe when I was 26 years old, when I was married.
Yeah.
Wow.
And I'm
Thanks,
42.
for dropping them. Yeah, I can't remember the last. I'm just trying to think of the last movie I actually saw at the movies.
I didn't even know where
I went 1 week ago and saw Ferrari, a movie called Ferrari at the cinemas. True story as well.
Yeah,
actually, if you look it up.
Yeah, that was all right. That was. Oh no, I was thinking maybe I'm thinking of a different one. I think that was on Netflix.
That's what my co-worker said. Was there another car racing sort of movie a while ago before that? And I do remember it, but I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Someone else was driving a car, but doing car racing and all that. But we'll get back to it if we can remember. But yeah, I know there was one maybe a few years ago, maybe it was before the pandemic, Mike. Maybe that
My last-
movie. It was during the I can't. Yeah, so you think we weren't allowed in the cinemas anyway, weren't we, for a long time? So.
Yeah. My last movie was Last Mount. My last movie was Last Mount. It was Napoleon.
Napoleon.
That one, I missed that one.
Okay.
Yeah, I didn't get around to seeing it. I wanted to see Napoleon, but I didn't get to it in the end. Yeah, it finished at the cinemas. So yeah,
Yeah, I can't remember. I just can't remember.
it's just ages.
Is that right? Is that
It's movie.
is that right? Is that right? I don't know. It could be.
Princess movie? What the heck?
Hey, Tati, how you going, brother? How you going, Tati?
Hey, Teddy, how you doing? Huh?
Good stuff.
Hello,
Buna.
Bill Paxton's dead and Alan Rickman, who played Severus Snape.
Who's that? Died? What was that? Can't believe Bill Paxton is dead. Oh yeah, who was? Oh wait there.
I'm not even sure who that is.
I know some. Yeah, I heard about this lately, Paul, but I've forgotten it. Yeah, we can just look everything up on Google.
That's right. That'll as long as it's as long as it's good. There we go. Bill Paxton was in Titanic.
Oh wow! Is that? He looks familiar. Who does he look familiar? He looks a little familiar. Yeah. I remember that. Yes, I do remember that now. Yep. I do remember.
Yeah.
You're right, Joe.
Can't quite remember.
And we're all having a laugh here, Joe. It's all good, isn't it?
Hey, Eminem, how you going, brother? What's happening? Eminem in the house. Good stuff. Good stuff.
There we go. I fixed it.
That's right.
That's
right. I think he. That's round. It's round.
There we go.
Some of those princess movies, they are okay, Joe. They are okay. They are okay.
Princess movie. What was the last princess movie out there? I don't know.
Yeah, I can't think. I can't. Yeah.
But the Barbie girl movie.
Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Hope you're doing well. Good to see you. Good to see you. There we go.
Ooh, nice.
Oh, Mr. T, 2 acoustic guitars. Nice.
No, not 2 acoustic guitars. This is classic.
Alan Rickman.
One classic,
Yes, Alan.
Nylon strings. The other one is acoustic.
So is it called acoustic because of the strings?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay.
I borrowed my friend's acoustic guitar years ago, and I broke a string, and I took all the strings off of it. One time, he got so mad because I guess it will twist the neck or something like that. So he had to take it to a shop and have it fixed. Sorry, I don't know.
Oh, wow. Good evening, all from Zai. Yeah, I had a friend at work, and he knew a bloke, and he actually went and made a guitar. It took a fair bit of time. I don't think it's quite that easy. You got to be pretty skilled into making it. But, yeah. He is. Yeah, well, I don't know. Lucky Adrian's like Ken. He's got Barbie. Hey, that's a lot of people in He's got Barbie.
I had no interest in seeing that latest Barbie movie. What the heck? But people actually watched it. I heard people said they actually watched that Barbie movie. Maybe because they just thought it was interesting or good. But
was it like real people or was it animation?
Oh, real people. Yeah, it had Margot. Was it Margot? Is it Margot Robbie? Isn't it? Is that her name? I'm pretty sure.
Oh
yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It had what's that other guy's name?
Yeah, this Australian
I
actress.
saw a preview of it. I saw Will Ferrell in it. Maybe he was the bad guy. I'm thinking he's the bad guy, but yeah. So yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh, there you go.
Let me ask a question to Adrian, sir, Mike. Hi. Who's the best basketball player all time for Australia?
Hey,
Sorry, say that again.
Who is the best basketball player ever for Australia? All time best.
well, it used to be Andrew Gaze back in the old days, I think.
Yes. Andrew
Wasn't it? Used to be
Gaze, yes, that's the name that comes to mind. But the Australian, yeah.
But then, hey, Maui, how you going, mate? What's happening?
How what?
What's going on? What's going on?
Oh,
How you doing,
Paul
bro?
says that my mic is very soft, so.
Hey, Yadzi. Yeah. Better. Yads, Maui, Howie, what's going on? Thanks for coming in. Thanks for coming in,
Jordan. He's not Aussie there, Paul.
Yeah, he's not from Australia.
Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
No, not Michael Jordan. There was.
He's far from Aussie.
Gazy was our main.
Yeah, Andrew Gaze was for a long time, and then we had that like the shorter bloke with the blonde hair, Shane Heal, I think,
Shane
back in
Hill,
the early
yes.
days.
Watch him on
That
YouTube
was back
with
then.
his-
But then
yeah.
but recently we've had some of the other fellas go over there, and I just can't think of their names. You know, the tall blokes, they got millions. They went. I don't know whether they went number 1, 2, or 3 or something.
Like
in the draft.
Bogut. Remember that guy, Bogut? But he's not really a great. Not the
Anthony
greatest.
Bogut. Was it Anthony? No, not Anthony. No.
What's Andrew Bogut? Yeah, that's right.
Andrew.
I was about to call him Anthony.
I watched him.
Andrew Bogut.
I watched him when he was 22 years old in Greece, the World Championship. They won the game against USA, and they was I think all the team were the world champion. Andrew Bogut.
Yeah, I've been reminded
Andrew
we
Bogut,
beat USA. We beat USA here 5 years ago. I heard in 2019.
Yeah,
a big, you know where it is, Marvel Stadium, Mike. They had a game there. 50,000 people watched the Aussies beat USA. I couldn't even remember that. I must have not watched
was one
it
of the
or
games that I will never
know
forget
about
in
it
my
or
basketball life.
remember, yeah.
Australia, USA.
Hang on.
Amazing.
What do you mean he wasn't? Which one wasn't Australian, Paul?
But he wasn't Australian.
Who wasn't?
Michael Jordan.
Who was Australian? Which one?
That's funny.
I'm not sure which
Michael
one.
Jordan, he said.
Michael Jordan. No.
Far from Aussie.
Joe Ingles. Oh, I've heard of that guy, Joe Ingles. Yeah, he's well, not a big rated player. I haven't really heard his name much, but yeah, I don't know if he's
Joe Ingles. I'm not sure.
I think that you're just broadcasting sports and you're just checking the stats every day, so you should better know the names of the players.
I just go with like players from today, Mr. T. I do know players all in different codes from the past, but you just think about the players from today. Like our favourite player right now is Bryce Cotton for my team here in Perth. He's just
but when we are talking about the past, your past and our past is not the same.
So Gaze was playing. We're talking about Andrew Gaze. He played till about.
I just thought that we were talking about the movies.
2000s. I can't remember.
I know. I don't know how it transferred, but I think Andrew Gaze's father played also, didn't he?
Yeah, I've heard a bit of that. Yeah, that's right, Mike. Yeah, a little bit of.
Yeah. His father was.
Maybe a bit. I can't remember. Yeah.
His father was
I
coaching.
think he played over. I can't remember how many games. Yeah, his father did play a lot of games. I know that, but yeah, I just can't remember. Yeah, they all both played a lot of games for like whatever teams. Did he just play for Melbourne?
He played for a long time.
I think he played for Melbourne.
Played for a long time.
Yeah. I've only been to one basketball game, Tiger versus Magic. Yeah, I remember the Magic came into. I've heard of that team. Magic were in the NBL, yeah.
I've never been to one of the basketball games. Never.
Yeah, I've been to Wildcats games since.
So
I didn't go when I was
take
young, but
it,
I
Sir
went
Mike.
like maybe
This
in
is
my
for you.
20s onwards. I think I started going to basketball games in my 20s usually.
Mm.
I didn't really go when I was young. Not really.
Yeah,
watched it all.
the glass house here where they play is pretty much opposite the MCG, and like
wow.
opposite the Australian Open,
Yeah. Yes,
where they play the
yes.
Australian Open down that road. Down
That's
there.
right. Yes, of course.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, they always play there. Yeah, opposite the MCG. Yeah, of course they do. Yeah, I know that. Yeah.
Tiger.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Tiger
yeah, I've never
Magic. What is
never
Tiger?
been
Is
to
it
one.
Australian team? Tiger.
Sorry.
Tigers and Magic, are they where are they from, Adrian?
Tiger.
They were both. I'm pretty sure the Magic was a Melbourne team as well. They were Melbourne Tigers, Mike,
Okay.
and they
Magic
turned
is
into
from Melbourne, right?
Melbourne United. Yeah,
Not-
Melbourne Tigers turned into United, and Magic.
Not Orlando Magic.
Magic. I think Magic were around when I was a little kid, so I can't really tell you much about the Magic. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. They're both Melbourne teams.
No. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did all right with the cheerleaders. We tried the cheerleaders, remember, with the football. There was only a couple of teams. I think there was the Blues. Carlton had them. Sydney Swans had them. I don't know whether many others had cheerleaders, but they didn't really work, did it? Maybe it was too big.
AFL, it doesn't work, Mike, does it? It doesn't work. It only works. No, it never does. Yeah. For some reason, it just dancing girl.
But I think maybe the ground might be just too big, and the focus doesn't really come on them. Whereas if you're at the basketball,
you could have dancing stuff like that on grand final day, but not. Yeah, but during the year, it's a bit when you're just having a game and
Adrian's making him feel old now. But I mean, even some of the entertainers you get like grand final day, they get lost in the crowd a little bit. So it's understandable why the cheerleaders and that would get.
Yeah, do you remember what was his name again? Now I forgot. Meatloaf. You know Meatloaf, Mike? That was the worst.
Oh my gosh! I mean that would have made news all around the world. It was the most worst performance.
Now I'm trying to remember if that was that which grand was that a Collingwood grand final or not? Was that with was that 2011?
No, I wouldn't have thought so. I don't know. I don't think so. I can't remember who that was, but I don't think it was Collingwood. Collingwood grand final.
Yeah. I thought it was. I thought it was Geelong and Collingwood that year. I thought it was that Meatloaf. That one. I have to look. Yeah, we can look it up. But I'm thinking it's 2011.
You can just look it up.
Yeah. Meatloaf grand final. Yeah, just put that.
Remember. Yeah, the worst performance of Meatloaf. It'll come up Melbourne the grand final. It'll come up. Yeah, probably.
Yeah,
probably
2011 one, right? Yeah, the Geelong Collingwood grand final in 2011.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, I thought it was.
There you go.
Yeah, I didn't think it was 2010.
There you go.
Or was it 2009?
I didn't even realise we're in the. I didn't even realise we're in the Premiership in 2011. That's going back a long time. That's going back a long time.
Remember the year before, Mike? They had that drawn grand final in 2010, and then they played a week later. Oh, what a weird way to finish a grand final. That was such.
I know. I tell you what, we're lucky. I'm thinking if we had gone overtime, I think St Kilda might have actually grabbed that one. But it was good we came back.
I remember that game. Yeah.
Yeah, it was good we come back the following week because the following week is how they'd been playing throughout the year.
Yeah, there are opinions. It's not too bad of an idea, but I don't know. I just like the game to be finished. I like it just to be a winner's done in that day, and that's it. That's yeah. But
yeah, look, I'm thinking maybe.
You can now play extra time in a grand final, but. Yeah,
I think over time, give them I don't know 6 minutes each way. So 12 minutes extra, 6 minutes each way, just in case there's a favoured end or something like that.
But that's good. Yeah, they do it in the NBA. NBA, like in our basketball league, they just play overtime and you don't have draws. You just keep going, don't you, until there's a winner.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea that they get the winner, because I mean, if it's a tied game or something, like there's so much atmosphere and electricity in the
I don't
ground.
mind the draw during the
like
season. I don't mind the draws too much during the season, but in finals, and then the grand final, I don't like replays. It's just not. And at least they've decided not to do that anymore, like they did in. Yeah, it doesn't happen too often, does it? It's been 13, 14 years ago that happened, so it doesn't happen. It rarely happens. So
yeah, that's true. That's true. And I think, more than not, I think Collingwood was in the drawn grand final, weren't they?
So,
I think they've been in like 3 of them or something like that.
Yeah, in history, somewhere in history they've been the grand finals somewhere. A drawn grand finals somewhere. Yeah.
But that was very bizarre, Mr. T. You're talking about the pandemic and lockdowns. They would still, I think, was it the first year? I think they stopped the football. I can't remember. But then they would play these big games.
I remember when they stopped it in like May. Remember they stopped it in May or June and came back in like.
Probably.
When did they come back now?
Many things as it
When
was
did they come
Europe
back in
during
2020? I can't remember what date they actually came. Did they come back in September, Mike? Did we stop playing between May and September? June.
That might have been, because I think it was the last. I think it was
August, maybe. I'm not sure.
Something like that.
At least 2 or 3. It was at least 2.
Hey, Michael, how you going?
Or 3 months, yeah. G'day, Michael. Isn't it?
How you doing, Adrian?
Good. How are you? I was at the drawn grand final, North versus.
Oh, that's going back a long time. I don't want to say the year because it was 10 years before. It was a while ago, wasn't it? It was a while ago. Holy,
I have no clue.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, I've heard of that one, 1977, but I don't remember another one. It's too far back, probably. The other draw that Mike's thinking about, a third one, that was probably way back. I don't know how far back that one is. Too far back. If you,
that's
Paul, do you know when Collingwood's other grand final was drawn? Let's put it out there to Paul and see him.
You missed my little joke that I typed in the chat there, Adrian. I said I got my roo tied outside.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I saw that. I was really thinking at the time. Yeah, I was looking at. I remember that, Michael. Yeah,
thanks, Jove.
Yeah, wasn't it? Yeah. I remember that. Maybe I just didn't take much notice of it. I was looking at. What did you say? Yeah. I got my roo tied outside. I see it now.
Yeah, that's it. Exactly. He's kangaroo. Thanks, Joe. Take it easy, brother. Got to take his little man to school. Nice. Enjoy the walk. Good stuff.
They're interesting creatures, Michael. That's all I can say here in Australia. Kangaroos, there, you don't want to go and go right up to them. That's for sure. Right, like a metre away from them or 2 metres, you're in a bit of trouble. But
well, I suppose it depends on what kangaroo. You might get a grumpy kangaroo. I don't know. I never had a problem when I used to be up around this mob of them up there, so that was never really a problem.
Yeah, I remember your videos, Mike. You got close, but not like you were. How many meters were you from the
maybe I don't know, maybe 10 meters. That's maybe 5 or 10 meters. But when I did that drone video of them, the drone was about a meter away from one stage, 1 or 2 meters.
Wow.
The drone.
Yeah.
So that didn't worry him. It was pretty quiet. But they were just a family. Maybe they're used to sort of people that occasionally walk up there where I am, and they're a little bit around some houses up there. That's not too bad. My gosh, was attacked by an emu. how did the emu attack her? The emu can only peck, can't they? I mean, the emu wouldn't use their feet, would they?
Oh, that's
I don't
all
think
right.
so.
I was
I'm
laughing.
not sure. I'm not sure, would they? Not sure if the emu would use their feet. But yeah, the kangaroo, you want to be careful of their feet because they'll lean back on their tail and then they'll come out with their feet and just go wallop. So
Yeah,
yeah,
the emu
that's
can only
something
attack
you've got to
it
be.
through its feet, but a kangaroo can attack the.
Yeah, that's
I
it.
don't know.
That is exactly right.
You get like punch with a double barrel shotgun and the claws on the damn thing cut you to death. You know. And
Yeah, but they're like hands, and that you've got to be like this close to them. So because they're like that, you know, that's their feet. That's their feet. Can say Sir Joe from TNA. Oh, she had a bag of feed, and it was lunging at her with its beak. Yeah. I know they'd be a bit scary, wouldn't they? They'd be a bit scary. Just step back.
Emus are so fast. I know. I've
Thanks,
heard about
Teddy.
this.
Take it easy. Take it easy. Enjoy your day. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate that.
Yeah.
Stay warm. Good stuff, Teddy.
Bye-bye.
What's the speed an emu goes? It goes so fast. I've heard of stats about emus. They're so fast with like how fast they can run. Like they can go so fast, can't they? These emus, I've heard. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure the actual distance they go, but they do. But you see people ride the emus though.
50 kilometers an hour, 30 miles per hour. They can go, yeah.
Probably 30.
Oh, my roof's parked outside. It's tied to the kitchen post out front.
That's right. Just give it a bit of fresh grass, you know, young grass. It'll be happy. It'll be happy. You know.
It'll be happy as hell. You know?
That's it. And if it misbehaves, you can always make some roo steak.
Adrian. Take care of your roo. You know, look. Take care of your roo. Take care of you.
Hey Michael,
they're not too bad.
Your kangaroo, or you just bareback it?
Oh no, I got a saddle on it. Son of a bitch. I need something to hang on to. Hey, Vincent taught me everything that I know.
Yeah.
Go, Vincent.
What's that? An old Australian says, I hope your chickens turn into emus and kick your dunny door down. I've never heard of that one, Paul. I've never heard of that one.
Chickens turn into emus and kick the dunny door down. Interesting.
I've never heard of that one.
I've really heard. No, hope which.
Don't know.
Oh, that's what.
Do not. Yeah. But you're getting me. No. I seriously, I haven't heard of that one. I haven't heard of that one, Paul. I know what you mean by the old dunnies, because they used to have them out the back, you know, and they probably still do in some old country places. I suppose they still have them. But yeah, that's one saying I haven't actually heard. It means any door down. That's a good one. I haven't heard of that one before.
Emu walked on 4 legs.
Emu, 2 legs. Emu's only got 2 legs. They only got 2 legs. Emu.
Only 2 legs?
Yes.
I thought they walked on 4.
No, 2, but
tiny ass kangaroos.
Good old emu.
They look a little bit like a chicken when they got no feathers. Or their back. You know, if you take the head off, they look like a bit like a chicken.
I remember when I last saw an emu. That's interesting. Yeah, you see kangaroos a lot, but emus, where have I seen an emu?
It's probably in the zoo. Probably in the zoo.
Yeah,
I think that's the last time I saw an emu was in
yeah, no, but if you go
at the crocodile park in that zoo there, in that sanctuary.
Like kangaroos in on the built-up areas, all the new houses and all that. You just see kangaroos, but you don't see, no emus really hanging around. It's just kangaroos hopping around in like new suburbs in different areas of Australia. Yeah. We're seeing.
I want a wallaby.
Oh, wallaby.
Well, a wallaby is like the brother of the kangaroo, isn't it? That's smaller.
24 hours. You know what I mean? It's something like that. It's like
just smaller. Smaller than kangaroo.
In the world.
You get quite a few wallabies down at Phillip Island. There we go. You get quite a few wallabies down there.
Okay, yeah. Wallabies, interesting.
Yeah. But yeah. So there you go.
You can't ride a wallaby. Well, maybe kids can ride the wallaby, but
obviously can't.
I don't know. I tell you what, it'd be a shaky ride. It'd be a shaky ride riding a wallaby. I can only imagine the hopping, going, you know.
Break its legs and so heavy.
I was thinking more like Jack. I was thinking more like you'd need a nice cushion seat. You know.
Yes.
If you're riding a wallaby. Yeah, like that could be a little bit of ouch.
Michael's chair he's sitting in.
I'm always sitting in this chair.
Just strap that on your roof.
Well, the roof is downstairs there. What the hell?
You got to bring the chair downstairs.
Yeah.
It should put it up on the roof. Have the roof ride me up the steps there.
Kicks your door in.
Get my wife to carry the chair. You know what I mean?
Well, the kangaroo will just kick your door in and take you to your bedroom right there.
I think they get a bad reputation, a kangaroo.
Yeah, they're good animals.
I don't think they're as bad as well.
It's just that they attack us. That's the problem. We try to want to be friendly with them, especially these overseas people, and then they feel the full brunt of them, don't they? When they get too close, and then
they kick right in the chest.
They try to fight them. That's the problem.
Everything in Australia wants to kill you.
Not everything.
What was there? Was one.
Hey, Biz, there you go. Make a little shout out. How you going?
Whatever.
Thanks for coming in. Good to see you. Good to see you.
Hey, Biz. G'day.
But I mean, most people aren't just going to walk up to a lion, are they? You know, so they.
No.
If you just walk up to a kangaroo, you don't know what's going to happen. So you got to be cautious, and don't get too close to them.
Have you seen the video of the kangaroo? It was choking out this guy's dog. And the guy walked in the kangaroo and punched in the face. The kangaroo was like, what just happened?
For a while.
I used to have a picture of
a
t-shirt that had a decal of a truck with the kangaroo grill on the front. I've been rooted.
Oh, Jack.
I've been rooted.
That's exactly right, Paul. You got to be aware of the drop bears. They'll drop out of the trees. You've got to be very careful with drop bears here.
Oh my God.
Hey, them Aussies, they were crazy over Hawaii.
Oh, I heard of those drop bears.
I don't really
He
feel
went
about
That's some
bears too
that's
much. I
some
just feel about
crap
on the
right there.
ground.
Drop bears.
to the PX. He got peeing right in public in the flower planter thing.
Mm.
And I'm like, that's the worst place. You can pick a better place that's a little more private or something.
Yeah,
You
at least find a lemon tree. At least find a
Have you
lemon tree
seen?
for that.
Have you guys seen drop bears?
Yeah. I mean, what the hell? But right in front of the store, you know what I mean? I'm like you're just asking for trouble.
Yeah, that's not
But-
good out front of the store.
I don't know.
That's it.
They were a trip. What else
Jeez,
did they do?
We got off topic a little bit there, Mr. T. we got off your topic.
Well, I'm just listening at the backstage because I have never seen emu. I just checked from the internet right now, and kangaroos it's not in here, so I don't know. I'm just listening and learning. I'm just following the conversation
Right,
at
you're
the
learning
backstage.
too what people are, yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay.
right.
I've got a live stream where we went and saw the kangaroos not too far away, and a vlog, I think, with the kangaroos.
But that it's good to learn this kind of stories because this is the natural life in Australia. I'm living in Europe, and we are just all in the beton buildings.
Yeah.
So it's very tall buildings. So
Have you seen the videos of the kangaroos? And they're just like ripped. And
They're so ripped up, Jack.
Yeah.
How ripped they are, yeah. They're as
I
ripped
don't know,
as
walk away from this thing or run away. I don't know.
I think the red. That could be like the red kangaroos. I think they're the bigger ones, aren't they, Adrian? The red kangaroos. And I mean, they're out in the countryside, so they're going to be they're always on the move and everything. They're going to be pretty fit. They're just going to be a ball of muscle,
What's a baby kangaroo called? What's a baby kangaroo called?
A joey. A joey. Joey. Joey. A joey.
Joey. Yeah, of course it is.
There we go. We passed that quiz.
So you actually are Australian.
There we go.
And Australian, Michael, yeah.
I'm not Australian, though.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
Well, it's their hind legs you got to watch out for, but their claws can rip your stomach out. So, you just...
Yeah.
It's never wise to go too close to a wild kangaroo. You can go to the kangaroos, even like in the zoo here at Melbourne Zoo, or the sanctuary. Where you can have an experience where you can go and feed the kangaroos, give them a pat, something like that. In some of these places where they're really used to and they're accustomed to having people around them. But I mean, wild animals. You just
your car. And just like, a kangaroo, and we'll walk up to it to try to pet it. No, you're getting your chest kicked in.
So, I mean, it's like some of those videos. You see some videos on YouTube and things like that where people would get out of their car and try to get really close to a moose, with a moose or something like that. I'm thinking, why do they do that? But it's those type of videos that people see, and that's the reputation they sort of get.
Millions of views.
That's a good way to die.
I wouldn't. I know with the
antlers. I'm like, man, weighing over 1,000 pounds.
Idiots.
They're a big animal.
Mm-hmm.
Big animal.
Oh yeah. That's
big animal.
Meat on a moose.
I'd rather mess with a deer because you just grab the antlers, but a moose? No. Bruce will knock the car over. Oh, no.
Okay, like, can the moose, can they move quickly, or how quick? How quick do they move?
Kind of quickly, but just a lot of weight.
Yeah.
They're heavy, way heavier than deer.
Hmm. I mean,
They're
they
like
do. They
4 times as big as a deer.
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, they're pretty big. Pretty
They're
big.
over 500 pounds.
Over
500 pounds.
1,000 plus. It can be.
Yeah.
That's
I'm just saying. I seen
heavy
one.
than heavy than beer.
I got caught drinking.
out
Oh
there.
man, because I usually whenever I do this, when I go to Avatar, I'm drinking a beer because I forgot whose live stream I went to, and
Yeah.
I got yelled for drinking a beer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know.
Hey, I used to collect guitars that are up there in the top right-hand corner.
Mr. T.
Mr. T.
I don't know.
Yeah,
Tranquico. I used to
Mr.
collect them.
Tranquillo.
Yeah, Tranquil. Ugh. I have one here. I still have one. It's over there in the corner. But I had like 6 or 7. One had pearl inlays. It was an electric guitar.
Oh, that's an electric guitar.
Had 3 electric guitars and
Wow.
Hello.
Oh wow. Thanks, Icy, for hanging in the BG. Sleep well.
See you later. I see.
That's good. I have one acoustic and one classic guitar, one steel string and one nylon string guitar. But it's not easy for me to play electric guitar at the house. There are a lot of neighbors around. It makes a lot of noise. I need a studio to play it. So I'm just keeping this.
Yeah, it is.
oh, just hey, you can always tee off the neighbors. You know what I mean?
True.
Look, you're making noise. So I'm gonna play my guitar louder so I don't even hear you.
Yeah, that's right.
Can't you put like egg cartons on the wall? Doesn't that half, soundproof your walls or something if you put egg cartons up?
Yeah, you have to cover it up.
Or does that just take the bounce of the? Oh, it takes the bounce of the sound.
Hit the foam padding on the walls.
Oh, okay. Oh, that'll be better. Yeah,
I
unless you had a lot
forgot
of
the
eggs.
exact term what it was, but I have no idea.
But
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna give my guitar away. I try and tune it. And, the tuner wasn't working too well, and I busted the damn string. I was like, "What, idiot?" You know what I mean?
You just have to get back out there and play them. You got a semi-acoustic, electric, and bass back in the land of Oz, and an acoustic here.
I'm gonna give it away because I'm gonna give it to this lady. I'll show you what I'm gonna give away. But goes to this older lady, and she can play. She just walks at the strings. You know what I mean?
Call it a song.
She plays Filipino songs.
True.
Oh,
And they'd be pretty soundproof too, I think, Paul.
Yeah.
It's
important.
Yeah, exactly. My gosh. I don't know if we've got too many around here. I suppose we've still got a couple.
They're around somewhere. But
Oh,
where
Nathan.
are
Is he
they?
talking
You don't
about
want to
like
know where
I don't know how. Yeah, I don't know how we got. I don't know how we get onto this. That's my gosh.
that subject right at the end there, Paul.
so
Here is the guitar out of the. Okay.
Ooh.
This.
Yeah, right. Oh, there you go.
Looks
Look at
very
that.
nice.
Ooh.
Looks like the
Give it
guitar
away
Oh wow, that
Mark,
looks.
Mark Knopfler.
to the
It looks like the guitar of
lady.
Mark Knopfler.
is that
Broke.
electric acoustic?
The D string is broke.
Your D is broke?
Yeah.
You can change the. This. This one. Yeah.
Had a pretty good sound to it. You know what
It's
I mean?
not a tune.
Yeah.
It's out of tune and been sitting in the bag. But she tunes it by what she hears. So,
Mr. T is trying.
Yeah, some people do that. I think. Yeah.
I'm like, look, teach your grandkids how to play the guitar. And she had duct tape on the body of the guitar to hold it together. I said, I'll be back before Christmas and I'll get you a guitar. So I bought two. I give her the one that looked kind of like her old one. You know? And he was happy with that. So I only give her that one because
Oh, that's the main thing. She's happy with it.
they're kind of like squatters.
Mm.
And the people want to put a resort in there, so they have to move.
Got to find somewhere else to squat.
Yeah, well, they've been there forever, pretty much. Yeah.
Wow.
They have to move. But I'll give her that one, too.
What kind of songs do you like to play there, Mr. T? Says Paul.
Well, actually,
Gangsta rap.
I was usually playing some Turkish songs and country songs before.
Oh.
When I just joined it in the YouTube community, it's just changed because I have a lot of friends full of Philippines, and they are asking me. They have requests Tagalog songs from me, so I'm just started to play Tagalog songs more than country or that's it.
Tagalog.
Tagalog songs. No, I'm
Tagalog,
playing.
yeah.
I just also play some Latin songs.
Let the boys hit the floor.
Yeah.
What do they call that group? What was that group? The Talking Heads or something? All they did was jam on the strings, and it's so loud. And I'm like, huh? They make it big. I'm like, can't understand what the hell they're singing or anything. They're just more, what I mean? Like, huh?
It's a bit like heavy metal sometimes, isn't it? They do that. They're just
That's right.
blasting it out, and sometimes it's just very hard to understand what they're saying, what they're singing about. I don't know.
To play
A friend of mine, he's like, come to my concert at this bar where I met my ex-wife, and they start playing and singing. It's like heavy metal, but it's like the death metal that nobody wants to hear. I'm gone.
Siggy Lang. That's it. Mr. T likes gangster rap.
What is the gangster rap?
Yeah.
Oh,
Misty.
But you know,
Yeah.
we don't use guitar for it. We just do like the. That's enough. Come on, guys.
E.T. phone home.
Oh wait, tonight, what are you trying to do with the phone?
Yes.
It is back. So what is that actually? Gangster rap. What kind of rap is it?
what kind of crap is that?
I
I think you're talking to you.
Jack obviously likes it. Yeah, I don't know. Rap's a little bit.
I grew up on it.
Did you? Yeah. That's something I think you've either got to like or you don't like. You know.
Yeah.
Rap music.
There is no in betweens.
Yeah, not really. Yeah, exactly.
Jack hates my music that I listen.
Yes, I do. So
Well, thank you. I appreciate your honesty.
Well, that's why there's 50 Cent 2-pack. That's why there's so much music, you know, because everyone likes something different.
Yeah.
50 cents for a 2-pack, is that right? 50 cents for a 2-pack.
2-pack.
2-pack of what?
They're two different people.
Two different.
50 Cent is alive and Tupac is dead. But 50 Cent, one of his famous songs, I think it was the first.
No, it's not that one. Not New York or something like that. No, I don't know. Jack's frozen. I think Jack's frozen.
In the club. Yeah.
Yeah.
In the club.
In the club. That's right, Paul.
That's right. Well, so Mr. T, while one's away and one's frozen, you were talking about the lockdown.
You remember PNIP? The song. The rap. PIM. I think that was a rap songs from 50 Cent. What was that? PNIP, something like that.
I'm not sure. If I listen to songs, I'll go, oh yeah, I know that or I remember that. But
yeah,
going by names of songs, I'm not always good at remembering that. Once you start to play it, I go, oh okay.
I just listen to the music and sometimes don't even know the titles of any of them. I just listen to it and I think it's a really good song to listen to. I don't really care about the titles sometimes, but listening to it anyway.
That's where it's good. That's where it's good if you get Shazam, the app Shazam on your phone, and you press that while the music's going. That will tell you the song and artist.
Yeah, that's Shazam. Yeah, I had a friend that always just loved using it. He'd go out and just put his phone up towards the speaker.
Yeah, that's it. Especially if it's a song you really like.
Yeah, he just like original version.
And you can't think. Unsa ano.
It should be original version. Otherwise, the application could not find the name of the song.
Won't. Okay. Oh, okay.
If somebody's playing outside, if you hear the song, the Shazam cannot, consider that.
It can't pick it up.
Yeah, it should be original one. Just keeping in the memory, only the original ones. But
it's pretty.
But I don't know how.
Pretty.
Even I play a song with my guitar, with my own voice, and a different style. Always I have CPR. Copyright comes directly to me.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that is.
Yeah. But in Shazam, you cannot do that.
Yeah. Exactly right.
This is technology.
Need like a $5,000 mixer. Control and change your voice and everything.
Whatever.
Yeah.
So it's just like the record, Yeah.
Yeah, I've heard some people do that with their mixers, change their voice. It either goes high or low. Even if like
Right.
doesn't matter if it's high, like, you just can't tell.
That's interesting.
Mm.
That's the way you do it.
My
Mike from
external.
Chicks for Free. You know, that's a nice
You need to
lyrics.
crank up your mic there, sir. You need to
You've
crank
gone a
up.
little bit low again. Low on the volume, Mr. T, I think.
Yeah, I don't understand why. Let me check.
I'm not sure. Just see it coming through a little bit soft. There we go. My gosh, we've already been an hour and 45. So much for the quick 1 hour live.
Let's see if Mike can finish in 2 hours today. What do you think, Mike?
I'll definitely be finished by 2 o'clock. I mean, 2 hours. I'll definitely finish
Yeah.
by
So
2 hours.
you also maybe need a program like me, like my
2 hours, yeah.
one I use, just limited with 2 hours only.
This will be only 2 hours tonight because it's 2 a.m. and I've still got to. I've got to quickly watch one more episode of Falling Skies before I go to bed, and that goes for about 45 minutes.
Look,
And then you
look what I got in my notes. I got Falling Skies, OA from Netflix. I also got this OA from Netflix. Kangaroo Jack, it's another movie, Australian movie, and The
Jack,
Tunnel.
yes.
13 reasons. 13 reasons why, and the 100, said Paul.
Yeah, that was. I think that was a little controversial. That 13 reasons. I don't know if it was controversial or not. I read something about it. I think I have to read about it again, but I think it was a bit controversial. A little bit.
I make a lot of notes when I'm just watching your live stream. So this is educational live stream.
That's the way. That's the way. Take the notes. Good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, Jack's dropped again. He's having a little bit of trouble.
Controversial, or was it just?
Well, he's running on Wi-Fi. Wi-Fi router.
I was only 13 episodes. Well, there you go. That's okay. Oh well.
Hey, that's one setting. That's one setting.
That'll be all right, Paul. What are they like? An hour-long episode? I notice sometimes when they're shorter like that, the episodes are actually a little bit longer.
Yeah.
But that's okay. 13 episodes is all right. I'll knock that over in a day and a half. 2 days. 2 days. Yeah, I won't sit there all day watching one. Couple of days.
Tell the truth.
Yeah, 2 days.
Yeah.
2 days.
Number 1 to 13. You know what I mean? Well, I done knocked that out, and now I can go to sleep.
Yeah, that's it. Well, that could be possibly 13 hours worth, maybe somewhere there, or if it's 45 minutes. It just depends. If it was a TV series, it could be 45 minutes. Interesting, though.
Yeah, there's a bit of drama about that show. I think people were a bit about the graphical nature of it. I think that was Icy said something about gave
traumatized.
It was too graphical. I think that's where I don't know if I tried to watch it, but maybe I got sick of it, or I just didn't like watching it. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
I remember if I did try to watch it, maybe I did, but maybe I just never got into it. It may have just got.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, that's interesting.
They originally just made one season, but it was so popular they made more. But the first one, you can't watch on its own. It was the best season. I mean, it can't be more controversial or whatever than Squid Game. Squid Game, like everyone bites the dust in that. That's what it was about. It was, that was pretty. That would have been pretty traumatic for some people to watch that. That series. I would have thought.
Oh, she actually put her phone there.
But interesting. We'll have to have a look. I have to look that one up, Paul. Have a look at a couple of those ones that you suggested. See what they're like. I'll get this one over and done with probably by tomorrow, I'd imagine. Probably tomorrow. I'll watch one more. I'll watch one more before I hit the sack. And then I'll watch some.
Your premiere is on Tuesday, right? Tuesday. Your
premiere. Yeah, Thursday night. We've got
and suicide. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
6:30 Philippine time, and then of course 7 o'clock we've got Tune's.
Yeah, the same time. I think actually the same time. Always you're making this premieres.
Yeah,
Always the
same time, same day. All that. I think it's yeah, it's easy to keep the same time and whatnot.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, that is very intense then, Paul. That's probably why
Maybe
it
it's
doesn't
put
probably
me
go
off a
down
bit as
to.
well as all that stuff. Yeah, Paul.
Yeah.
I think that. Yeah.
Maybe. Yeah. See, I don't like all that type of stuff. You know.
If it gets too
I don't know
graphic,
I don't know whether
a little bit
people
on each
really
movie or
fancy it all.
something, it's all right. But it gets a bit, yeah.
Sir Mike, Tina
Yes.
is requesting 20 songs from you
What?
for the revenge. You know. Look, she started to dance. So
Thank you. I'll do it. I know how to do hands arm. Thank you. Thank you very much. So how does it go again? I don't think of it now. I don't really
it's
remember.
of course.
Thank you. Thank you. I'm eating you. Thank you. Is that right? Something like that, Lane.
She says thank you to
Yeah.
Oi, what's this? What's this about?
Wow, yes.
What's this about? What's this about, Lang? No, we got 8.5 minutes to go. We got 8.5 minutes.
Let's see if
So we've got
I
8
can do
minutes
it.
to go because the outro takes about 25 seconds.
20. Go now.
We've got 8 minutes.
Yeah.
8 minutes. That Lang, that's bwang. That's bwang. you can start counting. Yeah, we haven't got enough time to row your boat gently down the stream. You know, chuck the songs overboard.
It's really not easy to find 20 songs like that. Short, even if it's very short. You cannot.
I know. Lang can find them, but we can't.
He can. Yeah, she can.
We're not. That's it. Exactly. Boing.
Wing. That song.
Yeah, still got 7.5 minutes. Still got 7.5 minutes, Paul.
Okay.
So
The song the song you heard in your trip, Tinai is just type the name. It was Buwan.
No, Boang is crazy.
Yeah, the title of the song was Buwan by Juan Carlos. Tinai is just dropped down the name.
What?
Yeah, that's the song Buwan. She dropped it.
Yeah, I've never. Still awake, Bedoy, still awake.
What is Budoy?
Oh, it's late for us and for me in the
That's
Philippines.
Matthew. That's Bedoy.
We're only after 11 p.m. All of us can still be awake. So it's only after 11 p.m. But where Mike is, it's already 2 a.m. So
2 a.m. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know.
Oh, wow. Tomorrow, any games, Adrian? Any games tomorrow?
Yes. Yeah. Game 1 of the PBA series. I think Kinley, I'll be streaming from his live stream tomorrow night, probably at 8 p.m. my time. So, yeah, so we'll be doing some more because it's the PBA finals series now, or it's semi-finals. So, and I'll be doing some more over the weekend, probably. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of basketball coming up on my channel, Mr. T, at this time of the year with the PBA action gets quite
playoffs is on the game.
It's always San Miguel. You know, you've heard of San Miguel, Mr. T, and all that. All those teams, they all like play for each other, don't they?
Hey, this segment's brought to you by.
That's it, San Miguel.
San Miguel. Yeah. I love it. Oh yeah, San Miguel.
Ready?
San Miguel. Is it beer or whiskey? What was it?
Beer.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
San Miguel beer. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, it's a very I've heard of it since.
Also in Spain they have this one in Spain. San Miguel.
Oh, do they? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
There you go.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, some of those Adrian, some of those games, they get some good views, don't they? They get some good views, some good viewers on there watching that.
Which game was it that I was? Yeah, it's from Kinley. Because what I do is I share from his stream. So he sets his lives a bit more better than mine. He does all the tags. He's got information on his channel. So they think when they come to my channel that it's Kin's live. So they all come. Sometimes I'm ahead of him. I'm having more views than him sometimes. If that makes sense.
I know that's strange. That's strange, isn't it? Yeah.
It's Kin Lee's live, but he can share. Like I can do it on mine, but I've got to do more tagging and represent mine just a touch better. I still do it, but
that's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't really matter because Philippines just love basketball in general. They'll see the channel and they'll go, "Oh, we better go." Like they'll just see it. It doesn't matter in the Philippines with basketball. They'll just go, don't they? They go and see the sport, don't they?
Yeah, apparently. I love the basketball.
Right. I mean, if I did a game around the world somewhere,
any goddamn thing. They'll take an old bicycle tire and the rim, and they'll take all the guts out of the middle, and they'll make the hoop. They threw it into the damn pole. And I'm like, what?
When I do the World Cup basketball, and I've got good views on that.
They found from some goddamn where,
Yeah.
Basketball is popular here.
What other sport is popular in the Philippines, Michael? What's another sport that really goes?
Volleyball.
Volleyball. Okay.
Adrian, maybe look into some volleyball.
Yeah,
Tennis.
I think
Tennis is pretty popular.
He's done some game of volleyball on his channel. I don't know. In the time, I can't remember where. Gee, I can't remember when he did it. I think he did it once.
If you try to play for the PBA,
it's very popular.
You don't make it in the US to get into the NBA. You can kind of wait for the PBA, but they got all these people pushing your body down on this. You can only be so tall. And they squish you down into this board thing. If you don't fit,
if you don't fit, you're out. Yeah, you're saying stuff. Yeah, I know.
Criteria. Well, they don't want somebody 6 foot tall, and then every other basketball player is like 5 foot tall. You know what I mean?
True.
It's like in Australian basketball. They do get the odd player going from Australia to NBA. Sometimes you get the odd player or they come
it's
to
more
the
and
NBL,
more now, isn't it?
They come to the NBL and they from America or somewhere, and then they're like a top 1 pick or top 10 pick, or then they're really young, some of the players, and then they go to the NBA one day, or that happens in our Australian in basketball. So, but I'm not sure about the Philippine basketball as much about how that works with the NBA and all that. So, as much.
But you have to meet a certain height standard.
That's the problem. It's a
so
little problem.
You're reaching way over their head.
Yeah.
You block every shot that they try to make.
They block every yes.
I just have seen a game between Thailand and Philippines. In this game, I just saw maybe each team has 5 American players who was playing for the.
Oh, really?
Yeah, in Thailand and in Philippines, all American players.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Could be all expats that have moved there. playing for them. You never know.
I will never forget this because I was, supporting Thailand. It should probably win, and the Philippines won the game.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
Yeah, I don't know.
That is
I don't know
holy
if
moly.
basketball's. What game was that?
Was it Southeast Asian games or something? They all the Southeast Asian teams play each other or something sometime. I've been told, I think, or something like that. Yeah.
I think there are a lot of people from all around the world are living in Thailand and Philippines. They just move in there to live. So probably the players, it's the same for the players.
Yeah, quite possible.
Two billiards. Yeah, it's pretty popular. Don't play against a little kid because he'll fucking run all the damn balls off the damn table on your ass. You don't even get a shot. You don't get a shot. You know what I mean?
The Philippines basketball's pretty good. They're pretty good players, aren't they? There's some pretty good players. Like we know KA Sports Talk here, and he knows a fair bit about these players, or some of it. Yeah, he knows. There's some people out there that know a lot about sport in general and know players literally like that, don't they? They know everything or know something about all these teams, don't they? They're not. I'm just.
King must do a fair bit of research though.
Yeah, because he does videos. He's been doing it a little bit this week. I haven't been watching them, but I know he's been saying something about this player or this player doing something in Korea or Philippines or something. Because he's got Korea basketball he watches as well as Philippines basketball. Yeah, so
yeah.
he does both, I think. Yeah, yes, he does. Yes, he was on tonight. I didn't comment in time, or he was on, but I was having dinner and all that, but. I think he was doing KBL, that's Korean basketball, so he does a bit of that on his channel. So
yeah. But I think King calls the game really well now. That's what I think. He must do a fair bit of
better over time. That's for sure.
Oh yeah.
He started doing
a lot of research.
I think he started calling them in 2022, if I'm correct, because he did other stuff on his channel. He walked around Korea. He was doing a lot of walking, and then he just called it a sports talk channel and started calling games.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah.
2 years ago.
Here we go.
And here we go. Here we go. Yeah. He's good. Yeah, he's got. Yeah, and that's probably what got me into it. Him doing that, I think. When did I start? Calling games? Probably a similar time, I think.
Yeah, no, it was good. And I think that's good too. When people do this and commentate the sports, and I think it's good to give, the play-by-play sort of commentary on the game because you can just picture that. People can just picture that without even seeing it. It's like when you're watching listening to the footy.
Yeah, that's why it's great that you can get the views on mine and Kin's lives from sports around the world. Like you go, wow, people just actually. I know it's mostly gamblers and bettors often because they're just there to see the score often, but there are people that are probably interested in the commentary, aren't they?
Yeah, that's right. The calls or the plays or.
My dad,
you're right.
Gamblers, all the time.
He'd have TVs playing two different games, and the volume is down on every one. But he wanted to hear the one that's because they were playing in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, the Steelers. He wanted to hear that game. But he's watching games and listening to one on the radio.
That's gonna be hard to follow. That'd be hard to follow. Watching a few and listening to one and
I have been one time.
Yeah, that would. Yes, that's the way it was. You know what I mean? It's kind of. He's still alive. He's 80-some years old. He's still kicking. You know what I mean? he's doing so great, but he's still hanging in there. He had to go to. I need to call him and ask him how his Christmas vacation was, because he's supposed to go to my brother's house and spend the weekend till New Year's. He goes, I don't want to goddamn go. I just want to stay at home, and I wish people would just leave me the hell alone.
Yes.
You better get ready, because he's gonna show up. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I said, look at it this way: you get to see your grandkids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's it. That's it.
There's something good out of it,
Mm.
but he just didn't want to go, and I'm like, yeah, you're going. He's on his way to pick
Most
you
grandparents
up.
are happy to see their grandkids.
Yeah.
Mm. That is for sure.
He is a strange character, you know.
Yeah. So there you go. We didn't get to talk much about that topic we came over to talk about, the pandemic and the lockdowns.
It's not the greatest. It's not the greatest.
Next episode.
No, that's.
Pandemic.
I don't think we'll see it again
We
in our
just started. Me
lifetime.
and Mr. T started talking about it, and then his live stream stopped.
Oh no!
Yeah, it was so funny.
It must be something that we're not really meant to talk a lot about, but maybe that was why.
It was so funny.
Maybe it could have been.
I was thinking to myself, well, what's happening? I just checked my screen is just went down now.
Yeah,
it just went down like that. Yeah, I know. It just stopped, didn't it? So
you'll have to read the terms and conditions, in the terms and conditions, or however.
That's it.
Maybe you can set it for
30
longer.
hours a month. So that's
actually, I just watched some videos.
Yeah, you only allowed to watch 2 hours. You only allowed to do 2 hours, Mr. T said, didn't you? And but you still get 30 hours, which is interesting, isn't it? Like,
2 hours is not bad, actually.
That's what I don't put late night chit chat as the title. I just put chit chat number or whatever number I want to make.
Yeah, that's what you do, Michael.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. I don't care. I got so many live streams.
You're just here to have a chit chat. You're not really fussed about the other part of YouTube, are you, Michael? You're not fussed about views or monetization or all this other.
I'm already monetized. I'm monetized.
Michael. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
I got like 2,800 subs. No.
Ah, yes, you already been. Yeah.
It's kind of right.
Yeah,
but I've never collected a dime from AdSense. It's all when the ads.
Yeah.
Because
that's right. Once you reach that, when you reach the threshold, it'll come. When you reach the threshold, it'll come.
$100. Yeah, you got to get to $100.
I'm already over that.
Live stream, it can take forever. I know it can take. It can take.
I'm already over it. I got 790 pesos. So it's like a couple $100. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm surprised. It hasn't come out. Hey, baby. Hey, go right.
But Google AdSense said you never finished setting up your Google AdSense account. I have the.
I've heard the Philippines have a bit of a problem with that AdSense account. I've heard a little bit over time about the Philippines having a bit of a problem getting their AdSense or getting. I'm not sure too. Yeah, a bit about like to sort that out in the Philippines a little bit. I think it's happening. I think it's happening.
It's kind of screwed up the way they work it, but Like,
Yeah.
So I run a VPN, so it's like I'm in the
Okay.
United States. Okay.
Yes.
But most of my views come from the Philippines.
Yes.
And the Philippines is a low ad thing.
Exactly. Yeah, it'd be better if you could get them coming from, I don't know,
You'd be
USA
better
or
off
UK or somewhere.
South Korea or Japan or
I heard about that, Sam. I heard all about that today on a news article. Did you guys see Coldplay
What?
played in Manila? 100,000 people. Here's the funny part, Sam. Did you hear about what he said in the lead singer of that? He said, "Oh, this is like the worst traffic in the world."
Really? 100,000 people.
Wow.
He said it was like the worst traffic in the world.
I tell you what.
He said thank you for coming. He said thank you for coming. Yeah, he said thank you for getting through this traffic or something.
I tell you what, he obviously hasn't been in Bangkok during traffic. Around town. Yeah, you just sit and sit and sit and sit. Crazy, Yeah, there are some places where the traffic is horrendous, but 100,000 people.
Remember that sinners actually, these people actually do go to the Philippines. I don't think you think about that as much as other countries, do you? That's the problem.
No.
I don't think you just don't think about the Philippines off the top of your head. Like America, UK, Australia, all these other countries around the world. Yeah, they go to these places to do concerts, but you don't think about the Philippines on the top of your head, mate.
No.
When I saw it, went. I just went. Oh, that's interesting.
Well, Journey kind of put that one Filipino singer on hold, and they brought back this other dude to do a world tour, but he's still getting paid.
Yeah.
He's a Filipino, and he sounds just like him. I seen him live, and what the hell was it? Pepsi-Cola.
Yes, they go to Asian countries.
Theater and down by Pittsburgh. You know what I mean? When they did their last world tour.
I'm thinking with that call,
they found that dude. They found that dude off YouTube.
Oh.
You know what I mean? And the producers like, look, you need to listen to this guy. You know what I mean?
Maybe I didn't really know much about the Philippines having these things going on, because maybe the pandemic's been on for too long, and then you now hear something of Coldplay being there. That's probably where I've got confused about that. Yeah, that's probably where.
So where would they have had that? Because I'm thinking that's got to be a big stadium. I'm just trying to think somewhere in the Philippines that a stadium that big for 100,000.
I think it's that. I think it's where they play basketball, Mike. That big arena. He knows about it. That biggest arena, I think.
It's probably over at Mall of Asia.
Is that?
Oh, there you go.
Arena, or I'm not sure.
Asia.
Yeah.
They have
the most success in
South America. Basketball stadium in there.
Oh wow, South America.
Huge crowds.
Hold a lot of people.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm going to South American parts of South America, yeah. Of course. Right. Canada, America, all parts of Europe, of course, Asia as well. Yeah, New Zealand, of course. Yeah, of course they go there, and all these. Yeah, they go everywhere. But you're just surprised to hear something in the Philippines like that. I mean, that's where I got surprised a little bit off the top. They'll go. Yeah, they go.
Well, that's it.
Too.
I mean, if surely it's a big bang.
Adrian. if you ever get to the Philippines, don't come knock on my goddamn door because I'm not
I
open.
want to see the kangaroo,
Because
Michael.
you're and
See,
here, and I won't have
the kangaroo. He said something about a roo, so now I have to go there and see the kangaroos. Michael's kangaroo. I'll put that on my
That's
bucket
exactly
list.
My God. So what it looks like now, Adrian, that Adrian's going to go live now. Heading over to Adrian's channel.
No, I left the video already.
Because it's 2:30 a.m. here. I'm 15 minutes over, and I still got to watch.
I work a little bit earlier tomorrow. So I've got to get up.
Jump to your channel, right? Now it's your turn. Jump to your channel right now.
No, I've got to get up at 6 in the morning tomorrow, so it's already 11:30. So.
I paid here to what? Only 10,000.
But
in Brazil and Argentina, 120 crazy. But they've probably got big. But where would they have played Ice House? Like in the, I don't know, like
wow.
You're in Australia.
The inside arenas here, but nothing like a big stadium.
That's strange.
Yeah, our arenas are not that big here in Australia, are they? You can't get more than. I'm trying to think of all the places here in Australia, all the arenas. Yeah, you can't. You can't get more than 15 or 20,000, can you? In a lot of arenas in Australia, can you?
Yeah, maybe they do play football stadiums.
Yes, football stadiums. You get many, up to 100,000.
I think Rod Laver Arena is where they have some concerts down here in Melbourne, which is one of the arenas that they have concerts or play the tennis at.
Yes,
but the football stadium. Like the MCG, Michael Jackson. I went and saw Michael Jackson there at the MCG. There was a lot of people there.
Wow, nice. Yeah.
That's going back a few years.
I know that's going back. Michael Jackson.
That must be 25 years.
Look, I had to go to a Madonna concert. I didn't really like her music. Anyway, but
I'm trying to remember when he passed away, Michael Jackson.
That was Arlington Stadium.
I'm not sure. Not sure how long, but
and that place was packed to the hill. You know what I mean?
They were brilliant. They were definitely brilliant.
We had passes that we could go anywhere in the goddamn stadium. Security.
Well over 100.
That is well over some people.
Yeah.
Wow.
So that could probably be okay for the big stadium up in Sydney.
They tried to buy that.
That would hold a lot of people. I forget. I forget the name of it.
The ANZ Stadium. Is it still called that? Or
ANZ Stadium? I don't know.
That's what they called it before, but it seems like
they change the names all the time.
Yeah, I know.
They change the names all the time.
Yeah. So what is that stadium called now? That's what the question now. I just remember ANZ, but now, I feel like it has changed its name. But what to? Or did they?
Not sure.
I'm
not sure.
Yeah.
Not sure. Oi, not sure.
No, it's on my head. No. They did.
Mr. T's ready to play some drums.
I think Mr. T might have to go. No, he can't go live again because
no. I'm just getting ready for 1,000.
Oh, there we go. ANZ Stadium.
Hey, Mr. D, I could have really.
But they've had 100,000 where they play the rugby grand final.
Yes.
Where they play the rugby grand final. Semi.
That's Suncorp Stadium. Yeah, no, that's the one in Brisbane. I mean, he's talking about, isn't it? One Park. Yeah.
Yeah. No.
What is it? Chocolate?
What do you got there?
That's harmonica.
Harmonica, is it?
Harmonica.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
MC.
Oh yeah, Jack loves it.
That is amazing.
I have two
I
of them.
thought the one in Sydney was bigger. I thought the one in Sydney was bigger.
That is amazing. I love the sound of this harmonica.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're good, the harmonicas.
If you play,
it's big. It's big.
Anything. Oh,
I think it
yeah,
was. I think the MCG had 100,000, didn't it? The grand final.
Yeah,
I
it's
think
only
it was.
allowed to get
I think
for
it was
100,000.
capacity.
Yeah, that's always been.
MCG.
Are they going to make it bigger, the MCG, or is it going to stay the same? I hear they're going to.
There we go. You're right. Suncorp.
Yeah.
Is
So
the big
what's
one
that
in Sydney, is it? Oh no, they
stadium
change the
called?
name all the time.
What's that one called in? We've heard of ANZ Stadium plenty of times, but have they changed that name now? That's the question.
Yeah, I'm not
figured out.
sure. Yeah, it must be
Oh,
Suncorp.
call it
What
that.
Sammy's saying.
Yeah, Suncorp Stadium. That's the one in Brisbane. Yeah.
It's like the other stadium here. What'd you say it's called? I don't know. They change names all the time when they get different sponsors.
What's it? Marvel Stadium, isn't it? It's now
Marvel
called
Stadium. Yeah, that changes. That changes names.
What have you go? Let's go through the list. You go Telstra Dome. It started with. Then it was like Colonial.
Oh
then,
yeah, Telstra, Colonial, and
what was it then next?
God knows. I
I
don't
know
know.
there was something between Colonial and Marvel. I know that there's been at least 3 or 4 or 5 different
Yeah,
names.
I'm not. Yeah.
Telstra
Your guess is I
Dome.
can't keep up with them all. Too many.
Yeah.
They just
And then
need to give it to
Marvel,
one. But
no, there was something before
I think
Marvel.
I think that's a
No doubt.
sponsorship.
Don't keep up with it.
Mm,
And then something else.
yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
My gulo. All right, fellas. Well, I'm 21 minutes over now.
Mike, you should.
Yeah,
leave now,
we're
Mike.
done. Everyone's
idea.
gone. Everyone's gone to bed. There's only a couple of wise people there watching us. So
Nah, I'm gonna make a live stream.
Must be Mike.
Oh,
Must be
yeah?
Michael's turn. I've got to go to bed now, so. Must be Michael's turn to go.
I will go to bed till the sun comes up.
And I'm gonna have my dinner.
Pretty
Ooh,
dark.
nice.
I sent all.
Yeah.
Mr. T's
Sana
gonna have
all.
something to eat. I had a crumpet and peanut butter before. That was all right.
Nice.
Oh.
Yeah, not too bad. I shouldn't.
I'll check for if I have some San Miguel.
You've gone under 6 hours, Mike. Good on you, Mike. Well,
I know, but I've gone over the hour again. Can you believe it? I've gone over the hour
you're
again.
getting too many damn watch hours.
I don't worry about the watch hours. I've got enough vlogs. They're self-sustainable for the watch hours. I never worry about watch hours.
People keep
they're
watching.
all self-sustainable.
Yeah, if you put enough good content there, your watch hours will not care, will it? Yeah.
No, they look after themselves.
AFL standing called the Gabba here.
8,000 much.
Yeah, I know the Gabba.
Yes.
Yes.
The Gabba, I think, is where Peter Dacos kicked about 12 or 13, wasn't it? Something like that.
No, that's
That's
far
Peter
back.
Dacos. Peter Dacos. That's going back a long time. A very long time. Yeah. But that's okay. That's okay. All good fun. My gosh.
I'll let you go, Mark. I'll let you go, and we'll catch you later, guys.
Righto, Addy G. Good man. We'll see you next time. See you later, Michael. Mr. T, thanks for coming up.
Yeah, thank you very much for coming.
It went quick, and we'll know next time if you're using this special.
Facebook, if you go live, well, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just kind of flopping around and watching old live streams and stuff like that. Send me a link,
I never link it to Facebook or anything like that.
No, I don't link it. I just link it.
It's just all random.
Yeah.
To YouTube. That's it.
Yeah, just all random. Just all random. Yeah. All right, boys, go and have something to eat.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
See you, Mr. T. Thanks, Sammy, for hanging in.
Mr. T out.
Bedoy.
Thank you very much. Nice to meet you, by the way, Sir Michael.
Don't call me sir.
And of course, Jack, who was up here before.
Yeah.
Hope Jack, you're enjoying your red horse there. Thanks, Mr. T. All right, we are out of here. We will catch.
Hey, let's go. Let's go.
Let's go. That's it. We'll catch you later. Thanks, everyone.
Hey.
See you on the next slide.
Yeah.
Ciao for now. Peace.
Good now.